Welcome to Kentucky Football Nation. Well, let's take a look at our Nation. Well, let's take a look at our new defensive coordinator's 4-2-5 defense. We hired Jay Bateman from Texas A&M. He runs a 4-2-5 defense, which is basically 4 defensive linemen, 2 linebackers, and 5 defensive backs. This alignment emphasizes speed, coverage, and creating chaos with hybrid defenders. So linebackers will not be huge linebackers. Everyone will be able to do pass coverage and blitz. So yes, we will have some hybrid players, and we'll talk about that. The 4-2-5 obviously swaps a linebacker for a defensive back. That's what we said. Plays a nickel back, but it's really called a rover. So we'll talk about him in a moment. Like I said, it uses versatile players, safeties and linebackers who can cover receivers, rush the passer, stop the run. So you do everything, okay? This alignment seeks to use pressure and disruption to confuse offenses with blitzes and stunts. So you will see blitzes. Coverages utilizes man-to-man and zone coverages disguised looks to create turnovers. We'll talk about how adaptable it is in a second. But Bateman has been very successful at Texas A&M. I talked to one of my very good friends, is a Texas A&M alum. Texas A&M led college football with 41 sacks. So they led the nation in sacks. That would be a goal of ours. The only downside, he said, was they had issues stopping the run this year at Texas A&M. However, they only have 1 loss, and it's a gambling defense. So sometimes you will get hit with long plays, long runs, long pass plays because you blitz. But let's get into the 4-2-5 defense. Let me get my bring it here. So, like we said, 4 defensive linemen, 2 linebackers, 5 defensive backs. Here you go. You got end, tackle, nose, end. Then you have 2 linebackers. They could be Will, Sam, or Mike. This doesn't matter. You have cornerbacks, free safety, strong safety. Most important person, athletic, best player will be the rover. The rover is just like it says. He roves around. He's in on run plays. He's in on blitzes. He's in on pass plays. And this end right here. So sometimes they'll put an A on this as aggressive end. This is your best pass rusher. So right now, imagine this will be Marquise Humphrey Grace, because he's our best pass rusher. And whoever this will be, I don't know. But this needs to be, we don't have Alex Safari. This has to be our best athlete right here. If you guys didn't hear, we lost Steven Souls to the portal. We only have 5 linebackers on the roster right now, and only 2 of them have played. And that would be Sam Green and Lorenzo Cowan. The other 3, I don't even know if they play. So we're going to have to go out and get defensive players, okay? We need a nose tackle like David Gusta. We lost him. This has to be your big guy, okay? So this guy's rushing the passer. This end is rushing the passer and blitzing. This tackle is, these gaps right here, and the nose tackle is this gap right here, but definitely this gap. So, yeah, defensive line is important. Linebackers, we only got 2, right? They can be Will, Sam, or Mike. It doesn't matter. They will come up and support the run, and they will drop back in coverage, okay? And they will blitz. And then, of course, you have your cornerbacks and your free safety, okay? I just did a traditional 4-man spread here on offense. Now, the one good thing about this defense, what we said was it's very aggressive, okay? So, yeah, we will make some plays, and we will get hit on some long plays. So it's a very versatile defense because on the fly, you can go from a 4-2-5. You can play it as a 4-4, a 4-3, a 3-3, or a 3-4. So you can just morph into any of these alignments on the fly. That's what makes this such a dangerous alignment. You will not have huge linebackers. We will have smaller, quicker players, okay, who can tackle, who can cover in space. Like we said, you're going to do pass coverage, you're going to blitz, you're going to support the run. These are going to be athletes, okay? Athletes, not your traditional, 250-pound linebackers to stop the run, because these guys do so much more, okay? Everybody plays spread offense these days, okay? Every offense is spread out. Okay, so this has to be an adaptable defense. This defense is a gambling defense. It's aggressive, but it creates havoc. Okay, you get in the backfield, whatever they do, you still run, you still support the run, and you still rush the passer. But once again, two best athletes. This guy right here will be your best pass rusher, but this guy has to be your best athlete because he has to cover the whole field. Now, these guys work in tandem over here. These guys kind of work as a team in some of these schemes. I don't know about his, but when I studied the 4-2-5, these guys work in a team and these guys work in a team. So you got two teams of people here, one team and two teams working together as one defense. And as I said, they can morph in to any of these alignments. That's the good thing about this, okay? We need players. We need players. We need a good nose tackle and we need a rover, if nothing else. We need some linebacker. We need a little bit of everything. We need cornerbacks. We need safeties. So, yeah, we need an offensive line, but there's a lot of need here. But I do, my friend at Texas A&M, who knows much more football than I do, says Jay Bateman is a solid defensive coordinator. So I will take his word for it. Obviously, if you watch them this year, you know they're solid. Like I said, on offense, we're going to gamble. We're going to give up some big plays, and we're going to make some big plays on offense, and we're going to give up big plays on defense. But I really like this 4-2-5 alignment. A lot of people run this now, okay? And you've got to be a hybrid defense. You can't just get in one alignment. Like last year, we just got into 3-4. You can't do that. You have to be able to get in, have multiple fronts, multiple alignments. The back end here, I didn't put any arrows. They're going to drop into coverage. They could blitz. They could do anything, okay? So like I said, I think what we're doing with this is you have a team of people here and a team of people here, and they all play as one unit. So once again, I think I got this right. Looking forward to seeing this alignment. Looking forward to the schedule. If you haven't seen my football schedule video, I just released a video reviewing our schedule. It is a very tough schedule. 9 SEC games. Second game, Alabama. Third game at Texas A&M. There's only one bye week on Halloween. We don't get any breaks. We got 2 cupcakes. That's it. So don't have high expectations is all I'm telling you. Don't think we're not going to walk in here and win 6 games, 7 games, because we just don't have the players to run the offense or the alignment. Now, not saying we can't go in the portal and get them. We can, but we got to have backups. Right now, we don't have starters, guys. Okay, forget backups. We need starters. So yeah, this is going to take. We're going to have to take some lumps the first year or two here as he gets the offense and defense and everything in order. But yes, we'll be doing more offensive videos. For those of you who don't know about our offense, Dante Dowdell played at Oregon his first year, and he did get into a game and score a touchdown. So Dante Dowdell will be our starting running back because I'm almost positive because he's big and he knows the offense. But yeah, we need wide receivers, guys. We need offensive linemen on the other side of the ball. So there's a lot of need there. We got to get some NIL going and get some people out of the portal. The portal opens up January 2nd, so we'll see who we get out of the portal. All right, guys. So once again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We do basketball, so we do basketball and football. So basketball is ongoing, and we're going to cover that, and we'll definitely be covering football too. So hit that subscribe button. I have a shorts section of the channel with basketball and football, and we do lives, a couple lives every week, so you can get involved and be part of the channel. All right, thanks for watching.